Welcome to the One Person Show episode 4. I'm Samuli Eskanen, and in this show I'm building a one-person online business in public using educational content, Skool and Meta ads. I document how I'm building the One Person Show community focused on creating content faster, and my other community, the One Person Business, which is focused on online business and Meta ads. And this is for entrepreneurs, coaches, and experts who want to build an online business around their expertise without a team. So, what has happened since the last episode? So, I published how to set up a good looking background for educational videos. So, I'm just currently building this whole Skool classroom. And here I added like this kind of new video how to set up a background. So now my small room YouTube studio module is almost ready. I just need to add maybe few videos here and then this is done. And so that was one thing that has happened in the past 2 days since the last episode. And then I launched a new ad test and started scaling my ads. So I made a new testing campaign here with like new ads because I recently launched the second tier on my Skool community, which is focused more on YouTube ads, and I basically removed everything like around business content and Meta ads content to this another Skool group recently. Now I changed my messaging a little bit and now I just launched a lot of new ads because Andromeda algorithm, this current new algorithm in Meta just wants lots of different ads. So that's why I added few, and for example this kind of very simple screenshot from my Skool classroom already got like one sale, and also another screenshot from my classroom get 2 sales. So that started very well. And tomorrow morning I added new scaling campaign because my current scaling campaign cost per purchase went a little bit too high for me because I want my cost per purchase to be under 30 euros. So this is now stats from February 1st to February 6th. And because I wanted now to start scaling my ads more because everything is now currently built here in this One Person Show community. So I have these 6 modules here that are for the first membership level, and now I have the second membership level. So hopefully now I can start scaling really. And of course I need to add a lot of videos here still, but I think now my base is currently pretty good. And so that's why I needed to create more like detailed daily tracker for my ads. So here is the current tracker. I will get back to this when we look at the numbers, but I now created this kind of like ads tracker specifically for Skool. I got inspiration from Evelyn Wise about how her a Facebook ad tracker was made. And in this tracker, I just have like my daily ad spend, both euros and dollars, because my accounts are in euro, but I also want to transform that to the dollars. So I can use this kind of code just using Google Finance to always turn these euros to USD. And now I started to tracking like how many members on each tier have joined per day. So for example, after the last episode, I got 3 people joined in tier 1 monthly, and also have here. So in February 3rd, I got like 1 tier 1 monthly buyer and tier yearly buyer, and also 1 tier 2 monthly buyer. And yesterday I got second tier 2 monthly member. So that was awesome. So I'm currently just tracking now every day, like how many people join in each membership level. And then this just calculates like total daily cash is just coming in and calculate profit per day. And here is also average revenue per user calculated and cost per action, and also added here how many members take the tier 2 so I can make my calculators better. Then I made this kind of, basically I think I just make new sheet per month, so I can then see here easily how it's been going. And here I just have like the total profit number from these days. Then this is monthly churn on my Skool group. So this is estimated. Currently it is actually only 8%, but because I'm starting, I just wanted to put this like 15% at least. And that affects these projected calculations. So these are made basically from the average revenue per user here, but I just want to keep this always higher so I want to have like a safe big picture where this is going. So this way I can now start to scale, because for example, even though like the daily profit, for example, if it's negative, then I here can see more like the big picture. So even though now in these days the profit was minus 108, I can still accept this kind of projected profit for these days. So I just want to have this kind of big picture view where this is going. So yeah, that was a new thing that I made yesterday. And now let's look at the current numbers. So I got like this basically 4 members after the last video, but there was also churn. So currently we are at 126 members. That is awesome. And current monthly recurring revenue is 552. And so yeah, here is also like this kind of unit economics. So for example, January average revenue per user was 4, but as you saw here, now it's already started to rise because of the tier 2, because I added the tier 2 in this Skool group. So that is good. And here are the cash flow numbers. So February is currently net is $123, and conversion percent actually has been pretty good now, so I will keep attention about that. But now let's see the overall thing. So let's now update this, because so ads were running this morning a lot, so this already updated. So currently this month is running 237 euros negative, but let's see how this is going, and I will be now keeping close eye on this tracker more, and just see here if this churn would be like higher, even 20%, how this will this still work. So for example, even it was 20%, still I could run these ads at this level. So that's about it, and I think on the next I just keep adding like more ads, and hopefully I'm trying to aim the net goal in this month is 1,000 euros net, but I think because I'm trying to scale ad spending in this month, let's see how this will go, because what I have calculated that if I want to ramp up my ad spend about 6,000 euros per month for this month, and probably it still will going more negative because I have only been using like 1,500 euros per month. So because how this kind of like this kind of community model, like where people are paying monthly or someone yearly, the profit usually comes like a little bit later. So let's see how this will go. But hopefully I at least can start to scale and keep my cost per user under 30 euros. And by the way, I didn't show the scaling campaign. Here I also added these kind of ads where just I took few pictures of myself and added like, for example, my classroom back of me and these kind of things. So just again, testing a lot of new kind of creatives to see which ones perform the best. But next on my list, what I want to do is that I want to, of course, launch more ad tests. I think I now launch these pretty much daily. And I also want to create classroom here on my YouTube workflow, first video about how I make these show videos on YouTube. I have really liked to make these because I don't really need to do a lot of preparation for these videos because I wanted that all of these videos will follow this exact same formula, so it's easy for me to make these, and I just think about what I have done in the past few days after the next episode. So basically these are for me very easy to make, and it usually takes only like 1 to 2 hours to like record these and also edit these videos because I'm using Camtasia and also now DaVinci Resolve to edit these videos very fast, and I want to put that workflow here. Hopefully I will get it done in this weekend. But yes, that's about it. And if you want to join any of these communities, my one-person show community that is focused for content creation and the one-person business that is focused for building a one-person online business and meta ads, those links are below this video. And I will put it here, the next episode link when it's done. And hopefully see you on the next episode. Bye bye.